Hey, what's going on, everybody? Apologize for the noise right from the get-go. You know what? I can probably turn this other one off. It's really hot in my shop, so there we go. That'll help a little bit. And guess I'll go over here and shut the compressor off too. We've got a leak in my air line, so go through the maze that I call a shop. It's don't really have any place to put everything. Anyway, enough of that noise. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. I want to thank y'all for stopping in, for being subscribers, chiming in, leaving me comments. Love hearing from y'all. Anyway, we're in the final stages of our 4L80E build. We've got all sorts of the insides done. I've been doing just a few minor things outside, like I put the other cooler line fitting in here, and I got the speed sensor in, and then the plug in the rear. If yours is a two-wheel drive, it'll have another sensor back there, but since this is just a four-wheel drive, no, that's right, two-wheel drive. If it's two-wheel drive, it'll have another sensor back there instead of a blank plug. But this is a four-wheeler, so the other sensor's actually in a transfer case. I went ahead and put my seal in for my shift linkage, and we're going to work on getting that together, and a few little other odds and ends. So all right, let's start with the shift linkage. Now this rod will go in from, the flats are going that way, so this rod will go in here like that. Then you've got your rooster comb, is what I call it, and then you've got your park pawl rod, and this rooster comb, it goes in the only one way it goes in. There we go. And then this will lay down in here like that. Then your rod will go through, it'll go sit just like that. Then you've got a nut that goes on there, which is right here. That's going to slide on there first. Then that'll go in there, and there's a pin that goes in there. Yep. I actually call it a nail, and that's all it is. Here, I'll hold it between my fingers. It's just a little nail, and that's what holds your linkage in. Kind of tap it back in there. There we go. And that locks that in. Then you just take a wrench and tighten up that nut, which I believe is a 5/8. Yep. Okay, there's that. So you get your rooster comb in. And then you get your park pawl lever or reinforcement. And you got these two bolts down here. Alright. Torque on that's 18 foot-pounds. Don't forget your spring on this. You know your park paul's right if it locks when you put it in park. Alright, so we got that. Now it's on to the servos. And we got a... guess I need to get the servo. Alright, this is your upper band servo. And it takes this pin right here. On this piston. Alright, so on this 2-1 apply pin, there's a little clip, little E-clip that goes here. There's a spot in the shaft, and you'll have that sticking up. And it takes a Teflon seal ring, and then your spring goes underneath of it like that. So lube up the bore, lube up your pin and your seal ring. Put your spring in there. This will take a little bit of force to get it in, especially because it's got that Teflon ring on it. And there you go, just like that. Okay, now we're going to do the low reverse. So for that, we're going to need all the low reverse stuff. This is your piston. That's your outer piston. Then you've got an inner piston, and then you've got your cover. But before we do that, we need to check the length on this pin, make sure this pin's the right length. So to do that, we actually have the tool for it. Which is this dude here. And you're going to bolt it in 2 spots, sitting just like that, with 2 of the original bolts. Push your pin down and then snug those bolts up. Then this nut right here, we got to tighten to 25 foot-pounds. Okay, so basically you tighten this dude to 25 foot-pounds. Looks like that's it right there. And whatever land, this land has got 3 sides on it. This right here, they're actually numbered too, I do believe. Yeah, it shows A, B, and a C. Okay, so that's what you want to look at. All right, so 25 foot-pounds. And whichever one is flush, if you notice that one there, hang on a minute, you can't see. Alright, if you notice right there, that A, there's 25 foot-pounds, it is flush with the tool. So that's the pin that you'll use, is the A pin. So we need to look at our pin and see which one we've got. Okay, y'all, I went and printed this chart off. So there's 7 different pins that this thing can use depending on where your test pin is. Now, if you remember when we did this, the top flat, which would be that flat right there, it was level with the tool. So being as a number 2, that means that I'm supposed to have a thick flat and a thin flat. I'm going to show this again just so you can see. Shed a little light on the subject here. Alright, there's our A. See, we're level with the tool. So you match it up with A here, and since I'm at number 2, that's the pin I need. So if you notice on here, this is the pin that came out of it. See if it'll focus in on that. There we go. You notice how it's got 2 thin flats. So this is going to be the wrong pin. 2 thin flats would have been a number 3 B, which I'm not. So let's go over here to our burn up 4L80, and that looks like it has the right pin in it. You get a flat on the end and a thin above it. Which, according to that, that's what I need. So we've got a flat, thick flat, and a thin one. So we've got the right pin. So that's the pin we'll use. Alright, y'all, so I got my you can see that a little better now. There we go. I got my pin swapped over, and I know you're all asking, why don't you just take that other piston out? It's because this one's already clean. And I got it swapped over. This is a Teflon seal ring that goes on that one. And same for the inner piston. It's got 2 Teflon seal rings on it, which I've already got. This piston here will go inside this one. So just slide it in there. And then this big orange spring goes inside there. Now we have to take our tool off. I don't know what it is with these little black bugs, but they're really starting to irritate me. I really don't want them inside my transmission. Alright, take your tool out of there. We're going to do our normal, or give it a little love here. Make sure to get both the bores inside and out. And then it's going to take this metal gasket. And if you notice, it's got one spot on it that's different, and it goes just like this. And flip your piston down in there first. We're going to put this inner piston in first. There we go. Alright, that's all there is to that. Don't try to push it any more than that, because the bolts will draw it down. And then you need this big steel cover. Again, it's got a cutout for that spot in the gasket. And put all your bolts in. Alright, torque on those bolts is also 18 foot-pounds. Tighten it just like you do a tire, in a crisscross. Alright, to test this dude, you've got two ports. You've got one right here, you got one right here. Let's go turn the air on. Sounds like got a good band apply. Check this other one. Alright, we got a nice solid thud out of that dude. So we're good as far as that's concerned. So we just got a few little odds and ends we're going to do yet. Need to put our harness in. I got a new harness for this thing because the old one was missing. It was missing the inner piece for the connector. And as I recall, when he brought it to me, it was leaking like a sieve. It was missing the centerpiece that goes in here. Now this one's already got an O-ring on it, so just lube up your bore right here. Yeah, you might want to take my cover off here. You can go ahead and lube up your O-ring. And the flat part goes up. So slide it down in there. Just like that. So your harness is ready to go. We need to put in our filter O-ring or filter seal, which is this dude here, and it goes up here in this hole. I just use a little socket. Just like that. And we're going to end it off right there. Like I said, we're going to end it off there for this video, because the next thing we're going to do is the valve body, and the valve body is going to be a little more in depth. So with that being said, if y'all like what you seen, which I hope you did, still got 1 or 2 more videos to go on this dude. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get all the latest updates, smash that like button, comment and share with all your friends, and let me know what you think. I love hearing from y'all. So for this one, we're going to say sayonara. I think that's what the right one is. Au revoir, arrivederci. Until next time, God bless y'all. God bless, or take care of each other, take care of yourself, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.